Hello, it's me again. You may have to excuse the noise of the dog eating if you can pick that up, but you know, whatever. This is time for me to review my second delivery. It's the first thing I ordered, but it's my second delivery. This is following on from the Shapeways parts, and that is to say, yeah. Tell you what, we'll do the Shapeways update at the end of the video because I've got to stand up and stuff. This is what we're following on with. Combiner Wars Airraid. Now, if you guys are anything like me, and you might be a little bit, but probably better looking, let's be fair, Airraid was probably your favourite of the Aerialbots. I mean, who else is going to be? Slingshot? Stick your Slingshot. No one likes Slingshot. But this guy's just, because apart from anything, he's a swing wing. Swing wing planes are always cool. It's just a statement of fact. They just are. Give me a second. Something I didn't pick up for the size comparison, although I probably should have done. See? G2 Jetfire, or Hooligan as it was in the orange version. Look! Swing wings. Because swing wings are cool. They just are. It's a statement of fact. And he is just... It's a black swing wing jet. With, the little things and all the rest of it. I don't know if there's a sticker set that'll upgrade it and make it better, but who cares, man? Look at that. And now I'm doing it very deliberately like this because, like all Transformers jets... But even then, is that bad? I mean, the toes are a bit much. But is that bad? Really? It's not that bad, it's just a bit of a semi-tubby plane. That fin seems slightly kinked. And I've dropped something. I seem to have just about scraped some of the silver there already. Not sure how I've pulled that one off, but apparently I have. Where's that gone? There. Right. Things falling over off screen. You're kind of used to that with my videos now, aren't you, surely? Because I prepare things really well. And the thing I prepared really well was the size comparison. Which is Titan's Return Scourge. Scourge? Yeah, it's Scourge. Do you know what? I'm completely blanked. And I mean, especially if you fold the wings in, they're pretty much the same size. I mean, this is fatter, if anything. But weighs a lot less. This is heavy. So, it's kind of impressive. There you go. But yeah, it comes with accessories, which is a white version of Skydive's gun. Because, white, I guess. Yes, thank you, dog. You're walking around, we can tell, thank you. And the exact same gun as Skydive. This is not a retool of Skydive, because Skydive does the kind of cool shoulder thing, which this doesn't. About the only reason Skydive is awesome is because he does that wing shoulder thing that's sort of raw. So, I haven't actually reviewed any of those guys, have I? I'll have to get around to doing that at some point. I feel like I need to cough. But, you can plug them into the wings, but this you can't quite get flush with his wing back, so you have to bring it forward slightly. See how that's pretty much flush and this is out a bit. It's a shame. You can try and plug them into the arms there. But now you can't move the wing at all. Because there's holes in the side. And this you can plug in there. I suppose if you want it to be saucy, you could try and plug that into the body. And plug that on top there. But that looks utterly ridiculous, although can still use his wings. These things pretty much look stupid in every way except for on Brawl. So yeah. And this, because it's white, it just looks a bit lackluster. Now, this is the last one I've added to the team. The team is basically finished, unless I get Quickslinger, which is to say Slingshot, which I'm now really tempted to try and find. Although I hate Slingshot because he's the worst character in it, but he's supposed to be. But this guy was never released in England, or Wales, or Scotland, I don't think. Or Northern Ireland, maybe. Basically, Britain. He was never released in Britain because he was part of Wave 2. And Wave 2, we didn't get. I had to stump up 30 quid for this guy. I'm an idiot. I know. There's no doubt in that. I am an idiot. But I wanted him. And I've got him. So. There's a phrase. Take this to the bank for you. Something is only worth what you're willing to pay for it. That's value. If someone says, oh, that's worth 1,000 quid, and you're like, I wouldn't give you a fiver for it. To you, it is not worth that. Therefore, its value is not £1,000. This, technically, should be, 15, 16 quid or something, whatever they were in the shops. I paid 30 for it. Because I had to. Because I needed it in my life. So it's not necessarily... It is a rip-off, but whatever. Let's shut up and talk about things, and maybe not, maybe shut up, but just transform. Anyway, so, we will, using this hinge here, fold the wing up there, and just flip them forward, just to get them out of the way. Notice, molded in missiles, which just about hide there in the vehicle mode, so you almost don't recognise them. I didn't see him the first time I got him in hand. But anyway, put it back to there. Pop the arms loose, all the way up to there, which is the shoulder. So that's the arms done. So bring it all the way up, and that's the shoulder. Ta-da! And it's very standard combined was fair. Fold these little side wings up, and split that, which, to be fair, this doesn't hold very well. This is one of my few minor little grudges. Bring that loose, bring this all the way down, make sure they're straightened up, and get the big tabs into slots there. Are you excited for Comic Con yet? Manchester Comic Con, it's at the weekend. So bring the nose up, fold it, that hinge there, and these little tabs will go into slots in the back there. Don't seem to go in very well, but they will go in. Yeah, they're in. And turn the head around. And that's a pretty accurate G1 Airraid. One of the things I love the most, it's gone from purely black jet into mostly white robot. That's one of the coolest parts about him. It's just like awesome. And he's just a Combiner Wars figure at this point. He's got all the articulation of Combiner Wars figure. He's got the waist, he's got the knees, he's got all that, he's got the shoulders, head's a ball joint, blah blah blah. So there's nothing to write home about there, and I'm not going to, because, you know, this video's dragging on way too long. But he does look awesome, doesn't he? Let's be fair. He does look cool. The wings you can leave like that, which is fine. But if you want, you can bring them down like that. Which I think is possibly a bit more G1 accurate, but then they're kind of in the way of the legs. If he gets knocked over, he's going to fall on them. So I kind of like to do it like that. And you give him the gun. And why am I doing it through the camera? I should look over it. And he looks like that. And you can give him this, and it looks as ridiculous as it does on everything else. Like that. Pew pew. But instead of them being like there somewhere off the back, because these are now moved up, you can just point them, put them on there pointing down. Pointing down. And he's not that back heavy. I mean, he's leaning back physically now. If I stand him up straight, no problem at all. Fantastic. And there's only one thing left to do, and that's combine mode. And I'm not doing leg mode because he's not going to be a leg, he's Airraid. Airraid's too cool. Combine the legs. I don't know why I'm talking through the transformation on this. You should know. Combine the legs, turn it, blah blah blah. This is the bit I'm not keen on. This little tab sticking out here, if you can see it. Where are we? That. It's supposed to go into that slot there. And it really doesn't. I mean, it goes, but then it only just grips. Whatever. So turn the arms and tab in there, and like I say, only just. Squeeze it a bit more. Turn the head around. push, bind a port, stupid gun hand thing, fold out the thumb, fold out the fingers. I have had to tighten up a couple of things, including these fingers, because they were so floppy it was unreal. Hips, a couple of bits like that. Nothing major, nothing major. These fingers was the worst part. So we've got an arm. Hooray! Let's bring on the rest of the scene. And drop him on there. And one thing I do quite like is you can get, if Skydive's the arm or whatever, you can put Skydive's gun on this side and Airraid's gun on this side. And they just kind of pad out the calves a little bit, make them look a bit, sorry, the thighs a bit, just make them look a little bit more chunky. There we go. Apart from Alpha Bravo, G1 accurate Superion. Ooh! And yeah, I need to source Quickslinger, but last I saw him he was like 70 quid. I ain't stumping to 70 quid, that's not going to happen. Especially considering I've literally just seen on Cybertron, Unicron, something like that, one of their Facebook posts, in the new, whatever it is, Sons of the Primes, whatever it is, the new Transformers line they're bringing out, there's a Predaking box set, and they're releasing Abominus, like these guys, individual deluxes and a Voyager. It's Predaking and Abominus. Sploosh! I'm sold. I'm sold. I need both of those. And Takara Devastator. Wonder if I'll get Takara Devastator at Manchester Comic Con, which I'm going to. And if you are, you should tell me. I don't think I'll get one of those. We'll see what happens. I think we're all going for drinks on Friday and probably Saturday, and we'll see what happens Sunday. But yeah, I've now got Airraid, my favourite of the Aerialbots. Need to replace him. But other than that, fantastic. 70 quid to replace him with a character I really don't like. Come on, Hasbro. Anyway, he's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I promised you something. Oh, there you go. I literally just went around with a purple Sharpie and highlighted that with like sort of bronzish Sharpie. That's the gold one, but whatever. And now they look a lot more accurate. And to store the head, because I found out how, slide that off the top. I've rubbed off a lot of the marker there. Get it, bring it forward, turn it to either side, and just slide it in there. Like that. Stick it in like that, you can grab the horns and pull it out, you can fold that down, and close it. No issues. That's how you do it. I was an idiot. So, on that bombshell, I should be wretched, and I shall see all of you in Manchester Comic Con, unless I get a delivery before then. Bye bye!